What if I told you that 46.1% of you right here in this community that watch the videos right here on this channel possibly have a pile of money within your reach? Would you want me to tell you how to get it? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do for you right here in this video. In fact, thousands of you right here in this community have already taken my guidance and taken the necessary steps to grab some of that money that's available. Now, statistically speaking, this 46.1% of those of you in this community makes up nearly 250,000 people. 238,000 people of those of you right here watching this video are within this 46.1%. Collectively between these 238,000 people on this channel right here, that makes up hundreds of millions of dollars literally on the table. And I'm going to tell you how to grab your share of this. Now, before we get into it any further, I also have to throw out this disclaimer. No promises whatsoever. However, I can tell you this much. It is super fast, super easy, and a couple steps. That's it. You can possibly see how much of a couple $100 million pot may be yours for the grabbing. And again, this sounds like, what? This sounds super hokey. It's not, okay? In fact, let's pop this up. Check this out right here. This is a document that I literally typed up myself. I sat in front of a computer and I typed this up. I went through the comments section on this channel just over the last month to month and a half. I pulled out only the comments from people that have reached out by calling the phone number right there on that document, just the people that have called that phone number and reached out with a comment and said, I saved $170 a month. I saved $174 a month. I saved $310 a month. I saved $100 a month. I saved $50 a month. I saved, the list goes on and on and on. You can see it right there, the whole list. Those are just the people over the last month to a month and a half that literally reached out in the comment section by calling the phone number on that page right there and seeing and talking to somebody to see how much they could save based on their Medicare plan and making sure that they are properly covered for the upcoming year. That's it. Here's the thing. I went through the back-end statistics on this channel alone. With the current subscriber base right now, 46.1% of you, literally 46.1% of you, according to the back-end analytics on YouTube, are aged 65 plus. What does that tell me? That also tells me that 46.1% of you watching this video are 65 plus and probably also on Medicare. That number translates into 238,000 of you here in this community. Nearly 250,000 of you on this channel are 65 plus and on Medicare. What does that tell me? If I run the math on this, the average person that is calling that phone number, the average person in this community is saving $1,100. If I literally just run some very simple math, $1,100 of average savings from people calling to get free help on their Medicare to make sure that they are on the best plan for them and their personal situation for the new year coming up. By the way, we're still in annual enrollment right now. Call if you have not done so yet. I cannot emphasize how incredibly important this is. You got to call this to make sure that your plan still exists. There are so many plans, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Medicare plans that are literally being discontinued. Please don't be blindsided by this. Anyway, back to the statistics. If I literally just run some simple math here, $1,100 of average savings across 238,000 of you in this community on Medicare, the math would suggest $261.8 million that is literally sitting out there awaiting to be saved by those of you in this community. That's an incredible number. That's over $250 million of savings for those of you here in this community by literally making a quick phone call. That's it. A free phone call, by the way. Look, free Medicare help. Free Medicare help. That's it, okay? Anyway, it's my partner over at Chapter. I partnered with them after helping my parents enroll in Medicare last year. It was an absolute disaster. It was a nightmare. We had no idea what we were doing. And after that, I was like, that was an absolute mistake. Why did we do that ourselves? There's got to be a better resource out there. I went down a bunch of rabbit holes, spending a whole bunch of time figuring out who is the best resource in this industry. Like, who does it better than everybody else? Who is the most legit? Who gives unbiased information? Who's going to be there to help my community? You, right here in this community. I came up with them. Chapter Medicare, the best, the leaders in this industry, okay? And you can see it's free. It's not even a sales call. That's the best part about it. I love free stuff and I hate sales calls, okay? It's not even a sales call. It's literally a free review to make sure that you are properly covered for the upcoming year, to make sure that you have the best plan for you and your personal situation and whatever you need for the upcoming year, okay? Now, here's the thing as well. You've seen my videos over the last few days here. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Medicare plans are being discontinued in the new year, right? Have you seen this? It's nuts. They're being discontinued. Not only that, there are so many plans that are changing so massively. In fact, I just helped my parents with this the other day, okay? I told you this in a separate video. I just helped my parents for annual enrollment. We called right away. Their plan was awesome. 2025, they loved their plan. They were on a Medicare, well, technically here we are still in 2025, so they're technically still on it. They're on a Medicare Advantage plan. They loved their plan for this year. They got their annual notice of change in September. You heard me talk about that as well. Your ANOC, annual notice of change letter in September. They got it. My dad dug through it. He's like, love the plan for this year. This is not a good plan anymore. Okay? And again, that's just my parents' personal situation. We called my partners over at Chapter. We called them, connected with a great advisor, spent some time on the phone with them. They answered all my parents' questions. My dad's got a million questions, by the way. He's asking questions all the time. My dad has so many questions. Anyway, he's asking all these questions. The advisor on the phone, we're all sitting there talking about it, finds them a way better plan, gets them significantly better coverages. It's a better plan. It's a different carrier that they're getting. They're still on Medicare Advantage because that's what's working best for them right now in this stage of their life. Being 66, actually, my dad's going to be 67 pretty soon. But yeah, being 66 here. So that's the situation for them. Okay, so they're sticking with Medicare Advantage. That's what's best for them right now. Certainly not the best fit for everybody. I get it. In fact, statistically speaking, again, about 50% of people on traditional Medicare, about 50% of people are on Medicare Advantage plans. I cannot emphasize this enough. Literally, 238,000 of you on this channel right here literally need to call that number now. Like immediately call that number. Now that we are in annual enrollment, please do yourself a huge favor. Call that number and see, if, number one, if your plan still exists and if they have other options for you for the new upcoming year. They can help you get enrolled in that. And again, their services are free, okay? I really want to emphasize that. They're not going to say, well, we're going to charge you now. No, it's a free service. They're going to help you along the way. Getting the best plan for you. Now, remember that document that I popped up at the beginning of the video with all that list of names? I'm going to continue to update that document every single week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the comment section and I'm going to pull out the names of the people, of those of you in this community that call them right there to get a better plan, better coverages, and whatever the situation is. I'm going to go through that, the comment section here on the channel. By the way, after you talk to them, so important. After you talk to them, drop a comment down below on any video. Please make sure to use the word chapter within your comment. That's the keyword I search for. Tell me how the conversation went. How much money did you save? That's key. Okay, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just saying, if you do, what I'm going to do, that sheet that I popped up earlier, I am going to update that every single week. I'll put the list of names on there. I'll put the monthly savings and the annualized savings right on that sheet, and I will continue to update that between now through the end of the year. I will continue to update that sheet, and we will have an ongoing total of how much money those of you here in this community have already saved. By the way, quick side note, that sheet that I popped up for you, that short list of people have saved collectively just under $32,000. That little short list of people, how many names are on there? I don't know, 15, 18, maybe 20 names. I'm not even sure how many names are on there, to be honest with you. That little list of people, them alone, have saved collectively just under $32,000. To be exact, $31,860 is how much they have saved. That little list of people that I sent, or that I popped up. That's incredible. 32 grand from just that short list that is back in the pockets of those of you in this community just by literally making a free phone call. That's it. I'm going to say this. I might sound like a total nut by saying this. My goal between now and the end of the year is to literally help those of you in this community save over $200 million. How? Well, it might sound ridiculous considering that we're at about, $32,000 in the last month or so, just based on that little list that I popped up on the screen. But how? Literally getting 238,000 of you in this community to do yourself a huge favor. Call that phone number, talk to them. It's free. You can still see it. Free Medicare help. Anyway, calling them and just making sure that you're good for the upcoming year and you've got the best plan. In conjunction with that, a lot of people are going to save money. Not guaranteed. Not everybody's going to save money. It's not going to be everybody, but a bunch of people will, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to grab those numbers out of the comment section, and I'm going to keep adding it up between now and the end of the year. And I'm going to do everything I possibly can to eclipse $200 million of savings for those of you here in this community. Do you think $200 million would help a little bit? Maybe you don't think so. I'd be happy with $200 million. I'm not sure if that's going to satisfy your lifestyle. It certainly satisfies my lifestyle. I'm a pretty basic person. I'm super basic. I would not even be anywhere near that. But my point being is that collectively, do you think an extra $200 million across this community would be helpful for the people in this community? Massively. Massively. Okay? Anyway, let me ask another favor of you. You know people on Medicare. I know for a fact you do. Do them a huge favor. Share that phone number with anybody you know currently on Medicare, okay? Here's the cool part about it. After you share that phone number with them, leave a comment down below. Use the word chapter within your comment. Tell me who you shared it with. I shared it with my brother. I shared it with my sister. I shared it with my neighbor. I shared it with my friend. I shared it with my acquaintance. I shared it with my mom or my dad, something like that, right? Tell me who you shared it with. Number one, I'll give you a shout out in a future video. But then after they call and they have a bunch of savings, again, drop me another comment, use the word chapter and say, hey, I shared the phone number with my friend Mary. Again, I'm just making up a name here. I shared it with my friend Mary. After she called, she saved $128 a month or whatever it happens to be. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to add Mary to the list, and I'm going to take her savings and add it to the board as far as collective savings from those of you here across the channel. Okay? Then we all get to enjoy this together and see how much money everybody is saving together. Let's make this our mission between now and the end of the year. Let's see how much just those of you here in this community can collectively save just by calling that phone number and making sure you're on the best Medicare plan. That's it. Super easy. It costs nothing, okay? I've got nothing to sell you. Literally look across the channel everywhere. I have nothing for sale on this channel. Nothing. Nada. Okay? It's all free. Why? Because I love free stuff. Free is my favorite price. I love it, and I want to do whatever I possibly can to give you free service, free value, free everything right here on this channel as well. Let's help some seniors out. Let's build that number. Let's save a couple $100 million across the board from everybody here in this community. Let's work together on this. Share that phone number. Seriously, absolutely amazing. After you do, tell me who you shared it with. Use the word chapter in your comment, and I'll give you a shout out next. After you share with those people and after they call, write back to me. Leave another comment. Use the word chapter within it. Tell me how much your friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, whoever you shared that with have also saved, and we'll add it to the board, and we'll keep a running list on collective cumulative savings from those people here in this community. It's going to get big. It's going to get real big, okay? We're going to get a huge number, and that's going to be absolutely amazing. Let me point this out as well. Are lawmakers doing anything for you right now? Are they sitting here trying to help you out? No. They're sitting on the beach somewhere. They're doing dilly-dally and whatever else. They're doing nothing, okay? They're doing jack for you. I'm at least doing something here. I'm trying to help all of you in this community, and it's free. I'm not even sitting here saying, buy my course and I'll tell you how to, make $1 billion next week. No, I don't have that. It's not a thing. I don't have that, okay? I'm here to help you for free because I love free, and I get it. Those of you here living on a small fixed income, low income, you probably don't have an extra money to sit around to buy something, right? That's why everything that I focus on here on the channel is free because I love free, and I know that you here in this community love free as well. All right, anyway, give them a call. I look forward to reading your comments down below. I'm super jacked up about this. I'm super excited about this. Leave me those comments. Tell me, number one, what happened after you called them? Did you get a new plan? Did you save a bunch of money? How much did you save on a monthly basis? Let me know that. We'll add it to the board. We'll have a running total of how much we saved, okay? It's going to be awesome. Absolutely amazing. And it's going to be super, super cool, okay? All right, anyway, hope this helps you again. share that phone number with anybody you know on Medicare. It's all hands on deck now. Annual enrollment is here. It's only around for a few weeks. Act now before the window slams shut. Just make sure that you're properly covered and that you're on the best plan. There's plenty of plans out there, over 20,000 across the country. Make sure that you have the right one for your situation, okay? Anyway, give them a call. Phone number's there for you. Share that phone number. Otherwise, please subscribe. Stay tuned. This is going to be very interesting. I'm going to keep you updated on an ongoing basis of that list I popped up for you, as well as the running total of savings across the people here on the channel. Otherwise, share this video. Big share button down below. Please share, again, that phone number. You already know that. Otherwise, check out the other 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos down below in the description or the top of the comment section. I've hand-selected some videos and the phone number there as well for you. All those locations. Check that out. Otherwise, call them. And I look forward to seeing your comments in just a few minutes here after you talk to them. It's only going to be about 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes on the phone. And you're going to have some amazing answers for you. All right, anyway, call them now. And I look forward to reading your comments in about 15, 20 minutes or so. All right, anyway, I'll catch you soon.